Pistol round is the most important round of the half. If your team manages to win, you get the opportunity to snowball your way up to victory. With 800 credits, it's clear that you need to optimize your purchase to be able to have the most impact on your first round. So let's take a look at what pro players buy in terms of abilities and guns during the pistol round. Let's dive into pistol usage during the VCT Masters 2 playoffs. First of all, we have to talk about the classic. Even after its right-click nerf, the fact that you can get a free and capable weapon is huge. You can fully spend your 800 creds into abilities or into a light shield. If you lost the first round, the classic is the best option to save on the second. Because of that, the classic is the most used pistol in the game with almost 10% of the picks. If you have enough creds to buy a sheriff in an eco round, you should absolutely do it. This gun is relatively cheap, and with a couple of well-placed shots, it can turn a save into a jaw-dropping round win. Its pick rate shows it too, coming behind the classic with 6%. Be aware that the sheriff is hard to use. You need good mechanics to make it work. At 4.7% comes the Ghost. This gun is a menace in long-range duels during pistol rounds. Unlike the classic, it costs 500 credits, so you won't be able to buy all your abilities, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Need a close to mid-range weapon? Opt for the Frenzy. With a 3.16% pick rate, this gun will surprise you of what it's capable of. Don't get me wrong, the Shorty can be extremely valuable in eco rounds, but on pistol rounds, please opt for the classic, as you will be able to buy all your abilities. The pick rate shows that with a 0.54% use. In case you want to use it in a full save round, here's a little trick you can do to still have a classic next to you in case you need it. Normally, if you buy a pistol, your classic will disappear at the beginning of the round, but if you buy the Shorty and drop it on the floor, you will still keep the classic in your hands. After the spawn barriers have dropped, you can grab the Shorty from the floor and you'll have access to both pistols during the round. Certain guns are more adapted to certain agents than others. For example, if you play movement-based agents like Raze or Neon, you should play the Frenzy, as you'll be more inclined to take close-range duels. In Copenhagen, Neon players were picking the Frenzy more often than any other pistol, with over 9% pick rates. If you play Initiator or Sentinel, it could be interesting to keep the classic and buy abilities instead. Drones, flashes, traps, or even Sage's Wall are super valuable in a pistol round and can help you win the round more than buying a better gun. In Masters 2 playoffs, Sage players were using a classic in 13.87% of the rounds. On defense on Icebox, for example, keeping the wall for retake is very strong as it takes a long time to break it with pistols. You'll have enough time to stick the defuse without getting punished. If you feel like you don't need all your abilities for the round, feel free to buy a light shield or a ghost. Both options are very interesting depending on the situation and your role. If you play the entry fragger, it will be better for you to buy a gun as it will help you take space on sight. If you play support characters, a small shield will help you stay alive longer into the round, allowing you to use your abilities until the end. A Sova or Fade reveal in the last second of a round can be clutch. Now you know what pro players buy for pistol rounds to maximize their chances to win. If you find this video helpful, check out our comparison between the Spectre and the Stinger, where we answer the question of which gun is better and the answer will likely surprise you. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.